Okay, let's see. Orby Yen coming out with Wax Artists for our second half right now. Sees where YWD who is the antiquarian. It seems like he wants to chase after the forward, who's currently in balcony. Forward wouldn't be too bad to chase as the Wax Artist too, though I won't lie about that, considering the fact that you're got quite an open area here. And when forward, after forward finishes using his balls, he'll basically be getting his mini stunt there as well. And then this is a really good location for forward to play around though, because of the fact that they're like very tight corners here. It's going to be really hard for forward to do much. Landing 70%, 90%, 96% wax. That's a lot. That's a lot right there. Cancelling the ball there as well, thankfully. But even if forward pulls the ball there, it doesn't really matter, because it's not going to do much. It's generally not going to do much. Like if forward manages to pull the ball there, it'll immediately be stopped by Qian's wax stun. So it'll just consider as a failed ball. So that 100% wax right there is more of a blessing to the forward than it is a curse. Then getting an immediate hit down right there, we do see where the anti-current is. Does that matter? Nah, it doesn't really matter too much. There is a basement here, but I don't think it's a better choice to carrying basement right now, considering the fact that he's forward probably could struggle free by that point. You need to, like, most people who want to chair in basement against a forward has max struggle. No, he doesn't have max struggle, but like, he has a faster struggle speed compared to all other survivors. Therefore, chairing basement right there will not be the best optimal choice. Then unlocking the window right there, probably forcing the rescue here will be better. Considering the fact that the window has been locked, it probably is better for you to do it like that. Then it sees where the forward is. It does seem like we're able to land at least 8% wax right there. Now then, going on towards a 60% wax. If he's able to land 4 more. Okay, there we go. Immediately down. Sees where the anti-current is. Anti-current cannot come in to harass. Even though we know that the Wax Artist has teleport, they don't. They think Wax Artist is Blink. You also need to consider the fact that the forward did get down like within 60 seconds. So for the Wax Artist here, anti-current probably is predicting that Wax Artist has Blink and not teleport. And then we do see here as well, there's 3 full ciphers remaining. Forward stays on the chair for quite a bit of time, but also the Embalmer coming in to give tinnitus. That is not ideal. Not ideal. Of course, Survivor here trying to rotate out, not be near any ciphers just in case teleport comes in. But with the Embalmer side here as well, if he starts decoding, then it'll become an immediately teleport. It does seem like we're going to see an immediate teleport now. The Embalmer being at the most dangerous place area as of now gets the fast pallet breaking right there, because Cien did not bring trump card for this one. And then sees where the Embalmer is as well. But here is the problem. How long can the Embalmer contain in this vicinity? And then currently he's trying to stay in strength for as long as possible, but sees where the Embalmer is right now. If he doesn't vault over that will just be locked forever. Does not have hot wax, which is a good thing, but it most likely will be stunned right here. So yep, standing between, decides not to stand in between the pallets just yet to stop the Embalmer from going away. But Embalmer here at half health, jumping down immediately. That's a very nice bait there done by TM, but it does seem like we will not even be needing hot wax anytime soon. That's one, and that is okay. We hot waxed. Okay, we hot waxed for the 2. Okay, seeing where the Embalmer is right now, doesn't want Embalmer to embalm just straight away just yet. Probably should share a little bit earlier, just because of the fact that the coffin should be in shrine. It should be in shrine, and as we do see here as well, it is near that cipher. It is near that cipher. Breaking that pallet wouldn't be too bad, but landing the 100 wax here, well, not 100, 96. Oh, we're gonna 100 it. Wait, we're gonna 100 it. Okay, we're gonna 100 it. Imagine if invisibility time was longer. That would not be good. But missing one whole cipher here. One whole cipher currently. The last one's at 40%. Wow! The ciphers are going pretty darn fast, aren't they? It is really darn fast, but if... Oh, no, wait, no. Not Psychologist. Anti-Current's coming in a little bit late. And Wax Artist definitely knows what the Anti-Current is right now. If Anti-Current can get behind those buildings ASAP, it would be great. But also on Anti-Current's side, he needs to disarm. But it does seem like he wanted to do it. And it's a little bit unfortunate. There is still teleport though. But it doesn't seem like there's a need for teleport. Because even if you do teleport, he's going to swing stop and slap you. And sweep you. Sorry. Ron S. Okay, now they're getting immediate down right there. The Embalmer will be returning to the mainer, but of course Antiquarian here throws down the blob, lands 25% wax, has 75% remaining. Now then, currently on 50, 53, 51, 14 seconds until the hot wax is ready. I think it will be an immediate down. And Acrobat is not near the gate as of now. It seems like he's trying to rotate out towards the dungeon, which isn't too bad. It's not too bad, but you know, will he teleports. Okay, he teleports. Teleporting coming out immediately right here. Thankfully, he did not get hit by Tramp, because if it did, then it'll be really bad. But I think he's playing a little bit more safe right here, running back towards the Antiquary, and does not get a hold of Tinnitus just yet. He currently has 50 seconds to look for the Survivor. He has 50 seconds to look for Acrobat. But I guess detention gives him 66 seconds. But he needs to at least find Acrobat and then see where he is. Because if Acrobat stalls out detention time, then this will be an immediate dungeon. Even if there's hot wax, I think it's really hard for an wax artist to basically hot wax and Acrobat down. You also need to consider that there is balls on Acrobat's side, so it's not going to be that easy, sadly. Now then, 40 seconds remain on the clock. Let's see how Sanya decides to do this one. If they do get a 5-man elimination though, then I think it's really just going to be game over by that point. And then now then, Tien has to play really safe right here. Even with a 26 second left on detention, I guess he's going to worry more about how he is going to... Oh, it seems like no one is... It seems like Acrobat is already on his way now, but Acrobat saw where the wax artist is as well. But also, they're just gonna play around here. I mean, the tension's nearly over, but wax artist or Acrobat, they have to find a way. They have to find a way. One of them, anyways, has to find a way to get towards the dungeon right now. We do see that Sanya is going to come in. Sanya is coming in right now with the tension being over as well, wanting to stall as much footprints as possible. But it does seem like he'll be found right here. This is pretty much a good area to be in. Yeah, just stand behind that, you won't get waxed. It's a pretty good area to be in, holding the fireball right there and waiting. I think he's being a little bit impatient here. I think you could wait for your wax to end, but it does seem like we'll be taking the dungeon right here. Congratulations, let's move on to our second half. Okay, second half, we'll have Knight coming out as wax artist as well, Survivor Team Comp, Antiquarian Entomologist, Mercenary, and of course we do have our Barmaid here. Barmaid spawning by Sakura, not by Sakura, by Geisha. It's not too bad, but sees where Tousing is. Tousing is currently, yeah, you can't chase after an Entomologist as a wax artist though. As long as that, the Persona points will be Insolence trump card alongside which a triple pallet breaking, no, that's a double pallet breaking. That's double, is that double or so small? No, that's triple, yeah, that's max. That's max pallet breaking right there from the wax artist. But of course decides to run for Exhibitionist instead of Control Freak when it comes to the drop down, you know, movement speed buff. But of course on Entomologist side here, as we do see as well, place down the 2 pads immediately, just solely for the fact that he does not want to deal with a wax artist. Excuse me. Sees where the Entomologist is, but Entomologist is so far away right after just putting down 2... my lord. Decides to change targets here. We do know that Mercenary is in middle, and of course every other survivor here is trying to pull away as far as possible. Right now we do see that the Barmaid is going towards the graveyard right now. Survivors here can stall for quite a bit of time, you see. It seems like it's 60 seconds, 80 seconds into the game and 3 ciphers has not been touched. But like really the good news is the fact that no one has also been hit as well. And we do see that the wax artist has decided to bring excitement instead. I guess as well as that, you need to consider, you know, okay, it's already this long into the game, 2 minutes left on the accelerated decoding. No one got hit just yet, and of course, even if you do get hit, you're a barmaid. You're gonna you're gonna drink your Dublin, you're gonna take your speed boost, you're gonna take your speed Dublin. You're not gonna get hit even with blink. Highly unlikely. But as well as that, like, one survivor already finished their cipher. Usually, the one who should finish their cipher early when you were playing this type of strategy is the Mercenary, but getting the charge attack hit right there, very nicely done by, very nicely done by Knight. It doesn't seem like our Barmaid wants to take the Train or the Tram just yet. Of course, locking the window right there from the wax artist side. Does seem like Barmaid will be fully healed though. Barmaid needs to go behind a pallet soon and start mixing doubling if that's what she wants. Excuse me. As we see here as well, 4 ciphers almost done. The barmaid standing behind, but it does seem like he will not be able to get that doubling back up. He still has a speed doubling on his hand though, so it still wouldn't be too bad. But on Knight's side, it's going to be an immediate 100% wax. Good news, there's no basement here. I mean, there was no blink here, so Survivor can probably deduce that this is not going to be a blink. Considering the fact that barmaid was behind pallets for quite a long time and Knight decided not to use blink. So we do see here as well Jiaxing and the anti-current coming in. I guess it's gonna be testing a few swings, swing, stab, and sweeps. But of course, even if you do land to 50% there, it's not really gonna matter much because you're gonna have your anti-current here with the harass. And then knowing that there's 3 survivors nearby here, as we can do see as well, definitely cannot get the excitement touch because the anti-current is still here. You can get the excitement touch when the barmaid is down on ground, but if you get an excitement out here for the anti-current who's currently at full health, it's not really that worth it. And here as we do see as well, 100% walks on the anti-query and lands that at half health. He could use excitement if he wants to do so, but the last cipher is almost done, so teleporting instead towards toasting instead. The other survivors definitely will start healing like mad right now. Alongside with the fact that this will be a... takes back the beads right now. Entomologist next chase, we do see that the other 3 survivors decides to decode instead. I feel like they still might as well heal while they're at it. They may decode fast with all 3 of them, but it's still better for them to heal as well. We do see here Entomologist getting that Patterson right there really did help out quite a lot because he can contain for an even longer time right now. Okay. Breaking the pallet right there, vaulting in towards the hunter's face, but thankfully there is a speed vault buff right there. Takes the bees out once again. It's gonna be an immediate down on towards our entomologist. Ento has no bees left after these 2 hits, if I'm not wrong. No, he still have bees. Oh, he still has like 10% bees. But of course, since the cipher machine is primed, Mercenary can just do an immediate rescue. Yeah, Mercenary doesn't even have to wait, just immediate rescue. Even if he gets Starry Shock, did not matter. Did not matter. You can't wait for someone to be at gate right now. You might as well rescue. Yeah, you might as well rescue. Is that going to be locked? I don't think that's going to be locked. But of course, Hot Wax, if he opens Hot Wax, they need to open the cipher immediately. The moment he opens Hot Wax is the moment that they pop the cipher. We do see as well Mercenary being near the graveyard gate right now. Vaults over immediately. Okay, decides to pop immediately right here since Tram is here. Oh, Tram. Oh no. Wait. The anti-Korean. I mean, even if you have hot wax here, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Because there's 4 survivors endgame and you have teleport on. Yes, that's correct. But the 2 gates are opening at the same time. So even if you do teleport, you're still going to get a tie here from the survivor side. At least. Worst comes to worst, just a woman escape. But from what I'm seeing right now, Mercenary's exit gate has not been opened just yet. But Mercenary still has 2 elbow pads on his hands as well. There's also a dungeon nearby. So as long as Mercenary can play here for a little bit longer to allow the anti-Curry, who's currently spinning her way towards the exit gate, we should be able to see a 4-man escape right here. It's highly likely, of course, at that, but Mercy needs to be able to detail. Oh, he didn't manage to do so. Elbow pad! Did not get elbow pad! Elbow pad! Oh, okay. What? Whoa, Knight has detention. No, Knight doesn't have detention. Ah, he doesn't have detention. Right, let's congratulate Aubrey for winning. Moving on.